Firstly, I'd like you to know that this therapy is not magic, but it sometimes feels magical. People always ask me, what does trance feel like? I know how it feels for me, but each person may experience it differently, relative to the technique used and the psychology of the person. For some, it's a heightened awareness. For others, a profound relaxation. Sometimes the person hears every word I say, and at other times my voice will fade in and out or become completely inaudible. I would explain it as a relaxed, easy feeling and a heightened state of awareness. It is also the state in which openness to learning is most likely to occur. It also helps people awaken latent potentials by conveying options which were formerly unperceived. In order to do this, we use a variety of techniques. It may be a dialogue with the unconscious, telling anecdotes and metaphors, and by stimulating memory recall. For problems where a causal event or events may exist in the past, a form of analysis is used in order to release the emotion and feelings associated with them, thus freeing the individual from the grasp of an outdated and obsolete thought pattern or conditioning. Following this, healing suggestions are used to build an individual's desire for change, to strengthen and support forward movement into a positive future. Now, I would like to make an important distinction. While the techniques used are extremely influential and powerful, they're not manipulative while used with integrity. This is truly cutting-edge technology. It's simple, it's easy to use, and it frees up the power you need to change your life for the better. My objective today is to introduce you to some of the facts about hypnotherapy, its history, explanation of its uses, the areas it can be used in, and how safe it is. Hypnosis is not a new modality of treatment. Under a variety of names, hypnosis has been known and utilised for several millennia as a means of influencing human behaviour. Therapeutic suggestions and concentration have been practised throughout the history of human endeavour, as we have sought to recognise and treat discomfort, disorder and disease. The Celts and Druids practised hypnosis. The Egyptians founded sleep temples some 4,000 years ago, dedicated to therapeutic trance states in which curative suggestions were given. Wang Tai, the father of Chinese medicine, used medical procedures that were of a hypnotic nature. The Bible has many sections which allude to hypnotic phenomena. Genesis chapter 2 verse 21, 1 Samuel chapter 26 verse 12, Acts chapter 10 verse 10. It's probably true to say that hypnosis is clouded with more myths and misconceptions than any other form of psychological practice. When most people encounter the word hypnosis, a picture comes to their mind of a hypnotist swinging a watch in the client's face. However, that's not how hypnotherapy works. Hypnosis can be described as a state of deep relaxation in which the subconscious mind is extraordinarily receptive to thoughts and suggestions. It's not something a hypnotist does to you, but it's something you give to yourself. Hypnosis is the process of inducing trance. Hypnotherapy is the use of hypnosis for the purpose of self-improvement or for therapeutic goals. Or you could say hypnotherapy is the therapy that is given when a person is in a trance state. It's a safe, natural experience, and it's the key to successful behaviour modification. It's a gentle way to get results faster than most traditional techniques. Your conscious mind can actually program the subconscious mind for new behaviours and habits, in order to react more appropriately to the different situations that we experience. This ability is built into us. Nobody taught us how to walk or how to talk. These miraculous feats of self-education were accomplished through an intuitive process of observation, imitation, and repetition at a very early age. Unfortunately, as we grow older, many of us get stuck in old behaviours that no longer serve us, and our self-education ability appears to be forgotten. The subconscious mind is the book of life. It's the seat of all emotion and of behavioural problems. Negative, destructive thoughts work negatively in the subconscious mind and in due course will come into an outer experience which corresponds with them. Every thought is a cause and every condition is an effect. Many forms of therapy are carried out at a conscious level. However, the willpower of the conscious mind is very small against that of a learned response from the past. Such responses and emotional reactions are like computer programs which keep running and running, causing the same unpleasant effects until they are dealt with. In a formal hypnotherapy session, a clinical hypnotherapist will take time to talk and look closely at what areas you want to focus on. Then generally the client sits back in a comfortable chair and is asked to simply listen to the hypnotherapist's voice. In a few minutes a pleasantly relaxed state of hypnosis or trance has been achieved, and the client is given specific suggestions to help him or her achieve their goal. The client is awake at all times, though very relaxed, and might hear and remember everything that is said. At the end of the session, the client opens their eyes, feeling refreshed and often serene. Some of my clients use the word mellow to describe how they feel after hypnotherapy. The following are some examples of what I would call informal hypnosis. Have you ever had the experience of recollecting a past experience in your life with such clarity and vitality that it was almost like living it again? Have you ever been lulled into a dreamy state or put to sleep by a lecture or a concert, even though you are not fatigued or tired? Virtually anyone can be hypnotized, some more easily than others. The depth that people reach in hypnosis varies between individuals. It's not necessary to achieve a very deep level of hypnosis to bring about change to habits or conditions that are having a negative impact either mentally or physically. A common myth about hypnosis ability is when a person says, "No one could hypnotize me, I'm too strong-minded." A person goes into hypnosis because they choose to. So strong-minded individuals are really good candidates for hypnotherapy, provided they are committed to wanting it to work for them. The feeling when in hypnosis is of being physically and mentally relaxed. It's been likened to the feelings we experience just before waking completely from sleep or just as we drift off to sleep. Some people say it feels like daydreaming. When in hypnosis, people experience a state of complete mental, physical and emotional relaxation. In itself, this is a very healing state. Dr. Milton Erickson, a leading American hypnotherapist, described the process of clinical hypnosis as a free period in which individuality can flourish. I am frequently asked if people can be made to do things against their will. This is one of the common misunderstandings associated with hypnosis. This is probably tied in with the misconception that the hypnotherapist has control over the client. This is not the case. People will not do or say anything under hypnosis that they would not do when not in hypnosis. This fear probably comes from the TV shows and performances by stage hypnotists. The stage hypnotist knows how to select the most hypnotizable of their volunteers. The uses of trance work are many, and a person suffering from any degree of emotional or physical dis-ease can benefit from trance work. Although this therapy is commonly associated with habit cessation, losing weight, quitting smoking, almost any area treatable by conventional means can be enhanced through the use of trance work. Trance work can be utilised in the treatment of most disorders, whether mental or otherwise, where the relaxation response promotes the person's attitude. For example, with a physical injury, the person's mental resources can be enlisted to aid in managing the subsequent discomfort, allow for some rest, and lessen the associated emotional trauma. It must be noted that hypnotherapy is not a replacement for medical treatment from a doctor. The most important determinant of the eventual success of the therapy is the desire to get well. Therefore, all of us have experienced trance. In fact, several times a day, we enter a self-induced trance state. Another way of explaining trance is an altered state of consciousness. Trance can be described as a very deep state of relaxation. It's not sleep. In this state you increase the ability to imagine, remember, be creative, and respond to positive suggestions. Let's look at the ability to imagine. People in trance respond extremely well to the use of imagery techniques, which have powerful benefits for change. Brain scans taken of people in trance show increased activity during trance, particularly in the motor and sensory areas relating to heightened mental imagery. In trance, the powerful benefits of imagery can be used to treat a wide range of conditions. Now, the ability to remember. People in this state experience a heightened sense of recall. For example, in some instances it can be used by the police to assist witnesses to recall car number plates or describe people at a crime or accident scene. The enhancement of the ability to remember enables the person to explore the origin or cause of symptoms that may be causing a person distress and take an appropriate course of action. In regards to the creative abilities, by having access to increased creativity in trance, people are able to allow themselves to be much more creative in their thinking, enabling them to more readily explore options and solutions to issues that are troubling them. People can also utilize the benefits of trance in all areas of their lives that involve creativity, such as painting, writing, and music. And last but not least, responsiveness to positive suggestion. Heightened responsiveness to positive suggestions means that by listening to the suggestions repeatedly, the changes that need to be made are reinforced. This reinforcing in trance is at the subconscious level, which is much more powerful than making the suggestions to the conscious mind. Emile Coué, the world's most recognized expert on the phenomena of suggestion, said, "A person's free will always yields to the imagination. This is an absolute rule to which there is no exception." Ernest Rossi is an international renowned psychotherapist, teacher and pioneer in the psychobiology of mind-body healing, the author of more than 20 books and 150 scientific papers on therapeutic hypnosis, dreams, and the positive personal development, optimal health and healing. He says, trance is triggered any time a person is remembering a sequence of events. In or out of therapy, people frequently lapse naturally into a trance state. Such a recall process is a crucial part of many current therapeutic methods. Thus, many therapists who claim no expertise with trance unwittingly use it in their work. Here's a story that illustrates that power. On the first day of the semester, a university professor comes to class, carrying an amber-coloured glass bottle containing a clear liquid. He announced to his 27 students that inside the bottle was a compound that, if inhaled, could make people feel high, exuberant, or even giggly. While he was talking, the bottle slipped, accidentally, from his hands, and when it shattered, its contents spilled all over the floor. Within a few minutes, most of the students sitting in the front rows started exhibiting inebriated-like behaviour. They were acting tipsy. Several students reported being in high spirits, and a few fell into uncontrollable fits of laughter. The most curious thing about the incident was that the mysterious liquid was just plain water. The experiment was the professor's dramatic way of demonstrating the placebo effect. But what this episode also reveals is the phenomenal power of hypnotic suggestion. How mere words have the ability to cast a virtual spell on people. Clearly the class had been hypnotized by the professor's words. Through the use of well-crafted words, phrases, suggestions or commands, most people would behave in a predictable way, just like the students were when they were exposed to a substance which they were told was a potent chemical. So the students were focusing on the spilt substance and believed it to be a substance that would cause them to be high. This was an illusion. Now we need to look at what belief is. Belief is usually defined as a conviction to the truth of a proposition without its verification. Therefore, it is a subjective mental interpretation of the perceived results, own contemplation, reasoning or communication. Well, I don't believe that because I didn't understand it. So first we must understand or relate to something so that we can believe it. Belief has a strong utility character. In practice, we believe in more things than we're able to imagine. People believe in messages, causes, ideas, love, history, and intentions, as well as in many other plausible or implausible events. In the psychological sense, belief is a representational mental state that takes the form of a propositional attitude. In the religious sense, belief refers to a part of a wider spiritual or moral foundation, generally called faith, historically generated by a group's need to provide a functionally valid foundation to sustain them. Historically, philosophical attempts to analyse the nature of belief have been couched in terms of judgment. What is an illusion, and why do we see illusions? The human brain put images together because they have learned to expect things, and sometimes the data might get a little confused. We may see an illusion because we know what we are expected to see, even though part of a picture or design may not be completely there. The basis of this is how we perceive things. That almost explains everything right there. If our brain and eyes did not function like they do, we would not see illusions like we do. One example of optical illusions is the television. The television just shows us a continuous flow of still pictures, one right after the other. Your eyes, along with your brain, fill in all the empty spots. Your brain has learned to expect movement. As a result, our brain can fill in all the missing pieces, and the images on the television screen appear to actually be moving, even though they aren't. Optical illusions just trick you into seeing something else. They are an error in our perception of the illusion. On our website you'll find many optical illusions. Take a special note of the one labelled 001. It's not animated, but perfectly static. It's used to test the level of stress a person can handle. The slower the pictures move, the better your ability of handling stress. Alleged criminals that were tested see them spinning around madly. However, senior citizens and kids often see them standing still. It's interesting to look at this image and take note of your response. And then after you listen to the free relaxation download or any of our issue-specific sessions, you'll be surprised at the change in what you see. Welcome to your Yes You Can Relax session. Hi, I'm Lyndall Briggs. Take a moment to find a restful spot, either reclining or lying down. Make yourself as comfortable as you can, loosening any tight clothing, making sure your legs are uncrossed, and you're very, very comfortable. Remember to take these few minutes just for you. No interruptions or disturbances, just peace and quiet. Let your eyes close gently. Focus on your breathing and your dominant hand. Be aware of the exact position of your hand. Notice what your hand's touching, feeling. Your hand in this position will trigger all the mental energy you need to attain your goal of going into a deep state of relaxation. By focusing on your hand in this position and your breathing, it'll make the whole process smoother, more effective and quicker. Now I'd like to talk to you a little more about your breathing. As you take a deep breath in through your nose, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold, counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through the mouth, counting to 3. 1, 2, 3. Making sure that your diaphragm rises as you inhale. Repeat this 2 or 3 times. And as you breathe in, feel your diaphragm expand outwards. And as you breathe out, feel your diaphragm sink. Continue to breathe normally through your nose and just be aware of your breathing. As thoughts enter your mind, release them by refocusing your attention on your breathing and your hand. It's very natural for thoughts to pop into your head. As you continue to breathe and relax, keep focusing your thoughts and attention on your breathing. Just feel the air entering your lungs and feel your diaphragm lifting with each breath in and sinking with each breath out. Focus on your breath and your hand. Now on your next in-breath, I want you to breathe in and tighten all the muscles from your hips to your toes, holding for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And as you breathe out, relax. Now breathe in and tighten all the muscles from your hips to your shoulders, holding for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And as you breathe out, relax. Now breathe in and hold for the count of 3, this time tightening all the muscles in your head, your eyes, your jaw, your tongue. Relax. And now I want you to take in a big deep breath and hold for the count of 8, tightening all your muscles from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers to the top of your head, holding really tight now, really tight. 6, 7, 8, and relax. Continue to breathe normally as you allow your body and mind to relax. Be aware of being supported. Legs supported, back supported, neck supported. Be aware of the clothes against your skin, the breath going in through your nose and out. I wonder if you can notice any smells. Be aware of the sounds around you. Maybe a clock, the sound of your breathing, sounds from outside your room, maybe even passing traffic. The simple action of breathing will alter your state of awareness so that any outside sounds will only prompt you to go further into a relaxed, comfortable state. Your eyes should be comfortably closed and your breathing deep, rhythmic and relaxed, concentrating on the simple action of letting go and allowing the mind time to absorb, assimilate and digest each of the following positive ideas. Concentrating your attention now on the act of breathing. Breathing in deeply and breathing out completely. Feel the relaxation response as it moves into your mind and body, creating a sensation of deep relaxation and rapport with your mind. All you really need to do is relax, let go and let it happen. As you relax, let go and let it happen, all thoughts, all cares about your day-to-day experiences will melt away, breathing in success while breathing out all fear and doubt. Your breathing is now deep, regular and relaxed, concentrating your attention now on the act of breathing. Breathing in deeply, breathing out completely. Feel the relaxation response as it moves into your mind and body. Each and every time you breathe out, you'll go even further into relaxation, further than the time before, more relaxed, more comfortable, with greater peace in your mind and body. Feelings of self-confidence beginning to develop, confidence about what you'll do, confidence about how you'll do it, and all you really need to do is relax, let go, breathing easily and gently, feeling relaxed and comfortable, focusing on my voice, allowing all other sounds and all other influences to drift away, continuing to return back to the deep relaxation of your body. The more relaxed, the more comfortable your body becomes, the easier it will be for you to go into the altered state. So relaxed and comfortable that all you need to do is focus your awareness on the sensations and feelings of letting go of thoughts, letting go of cares, letting go of concerns, and focusing on you. Notice the sensation of relaxation, perhaps for you as a lightness, perhaps a heaviness, perhaps even a tingling sensation. More relaxed, more comfortable, and with greater peace of mind and body, peace and tranquility, self-confidence upon awakening, confidence about what you'll do, confidence about how you'll do it, and all you really need to do is breathe through the process today. Feel the muscles going loose now, comfortably limp and completely relaxed, comfortably limp and relaxed, so relaxed and comfortable that soon, very soon indeed, you'll be unaware of your body, yet you'll remain very aware, very alert, and very conscious of the power of your own mind, which is enormous. As your body relaxes, you comfortably make a transition into positive thoughts, positive attitudes, and positive beliefs about you. You slowly and completely lift all the weight from your world, and the more relaxed your body becomes here, the more positive, the more optimistic, the more productive you'll be upon awakening. The more productive you'll be upon awakening. Your mind is opening to the positive ideas that will follow, opening up to new concepts and empowering beliefs that are going to help you in many ways. And the more relaxed you become right now, the more positive, the more productive, the more permanent and lasting your changes will be. So relaxed and comfortable that all you really need to do is breathe. The natural action of breathing is easy and effortless, and each of the resources that you'll need, want and desire to reach your personal goals will be as readily available as oxygen. All you'll need to do is breathe them into being, each time more relaxed than the time before, realizing that you're learning and discovering the power of relaxation, the power of letting go of thoughts and concerns about your day that you have no control over, changing what you can that will improve the quality of your life, the quality of all relationships, the quality of all thoughts. All negative thoughts, all negative concepts, all negative beliefs will be neutralized by your mind, dissolved and slowly dissipated by your thoughts. All you really need to do is concentrate on the act of breathing. The more fully you can breathe, the more complete the change will be upon awakening. Change is natural, normal and ideal for you. So every night, as you drift off into a dreamy, drowsy, relaxed and comfortable state, you'll make a review of your day. In the review of your day, you'll make all the adjustments that need to be made. Adjustments the way you see, adjustments the way you hear, adjustments the way you sense and feel, adjustments that will allow you to maximize your mind, harmonize your thoughts, and accept each of the following positive ideas. Today you've decided to change your mind and change your life. All you really need to do now is breathe, breathing in deeply and breathing out completely. All outside sounds, all outside influences, all outside beliefs will only redirect your awareness to you. That's what it's all about. It's about improving you, improving the quality of your life by improving the quality of your thoughts. Each time going further than the time before, your body more relaxed, your mind more open and receptive, and you're more capable and able of change. Every day in every way, you're getting better than the day before. You'll make changes with resources you didn't even think you had, that will be triggered by people you didn't even know you'd meet, around times you never thought you'd find yourself. It will happen as readily and as naturally as your heartbeat, and all you'll need to do now is breathe, continuing to breathe in deeply and continuing to breathe out completely. Every cell, every system, every organ of your body is now in harmony, organising with the ultimate power of your own mind, the power of communication down through your body as all fears, all frustrations, all anxieties about your change melt away. Your change is certain. The more relaxed your body becomes, the more open, the more receptive your mind will be. So now your mind is open and receptive to all positive ideas. Each idea will saturate the mind, filling the senses, so that upon awakening, new habits, new patterns, and new abilities will emerge as naturally as your breathing, as spontaneous as your heartbeat. Each suggestion will follow you, like your shadow through your day. Naturally, normally, and spontaneously you'll breathe. Breathing in deeply, breathing out completely. And as you relax comfortably, peacefully and normally, all the things that you feel need to change will happen upon awakening. Absolute positive change. And each night as you drift off into sleep, even in the deepest realms of sleep, you'll continue to evaluate your day. In the evaluation of your day, new ideas, new concepts, new beliefs will flood your mind, and your dreams will be creative and uplifting. You'll awaken in the morning with a positive, optimistic, dynamic attitude. Every day, better than the day before, more positive, more optimistic, more productive than you've ever dreamed possible. Feel the relaxation response move now as a flood of information down through the scalp, face, down the neck and across the shoulders, down the arms to the tip of the fingers, where you can feel the pulsation of relaxation increasing. The chest, belly and back relaxes, the hips and thighs, the knees, calves and shins, and now the bottom of your feet relax. Your very soul relaxing, your body relaxed and comfortable, now open and receptive to the ideas that follow, and all you need to do now is breathe, so that all the ideas that follow will saturate your inner mind, organise your thoughts and be integrated into your attitudes, casting aside all thoughts of failure, frustration and anger, and you'll move directly and peacefully towards your goals. Self-love and satisfaction will permeate every cell, system and organ, therefore providing you perfect harmony in all relationships. Health, harmony and vitality will become your key words for today. Each beat of your heart will remind you, health, harmony and vitality. Moving directly towards your goals, you'll create a magnetic personality, and just as a magnet draws to itself metal, you'll draw to yourself positive events, experiences and people. I say to you now, negative thoughts and negative influences, negative beliefs will have no control over you at any level of the mind. You'll empower yourself with dynamic thoughts, empowering positive influences, and move in the direction of your goals. You'll notice each time from this day forward that as you turn on a light switch, that you'll be turning on the inner light of awareness that you'll change the things that you can in your life to move progressively, absolutely, and positively in the direction of your goals. And you'll eliminate, eradicate, and remove from your mind thoughts and beliefs the choice of failure. Each of the positive and progressive changes that will happen from this day forward will happen because you're open to it happening, because you let it happen, and more importantly, because you personally are going to make it happen. You'll take the necessary steps to open your eyes to the opportunity of success in the world around you. Every day, easier, simpler, and more natural than the day before. Simply breathe in deeply, breathe out completely. You have skills, abilities, and resources that you haven't even considered, that will be triggered by experiences you couldn't even imagine, that will be part of your day-to-day experience from this day forward, creating physical changes, creating mental changes, creating emotional changes that for you are going to last a lifetime of physical, mental and emotional changes that will assist you in seeing, hearing and experiencing your life the way it was intended. So today you're going to maximise your mind, harmonise your thoughts and empower yourself with the belief in change. I want you to imagine how easily and naturally your life can change. You begin to think positive, dynamic, wonderful thoughts about your future, where the days flow into weeks, and the weeks flow into months, and the months into years. And all you really need to do now is relax, let go and imagine. Fear will be given no space or time in your mind. If you fear it, you'll move through it. You'll move steadily and progressively through all experiences, from wherever you're at now to where you want to be in the future. Every day easier, simpler and more natural than the day before. All you're really going to need to do is breathe. In fact, as you breathe in deeply and breathe out completely, your inner mind is making all the necessary changes that will be spontaneous, natural and automatic for you. Drifting way down now, just allowing your entire body to rest and relax. And as you go even deeper, all distractions just seem to disappear. Just concentrate on your breathing, breathing in pure relaxation and exhaling all the tension in the body. Picture and imagine the relaxation spreading like the rays of sun, gently warming and relaxing, like the rings of water spreading from a pebble tossed into a gentle pond, and the relaxation spreading to every muscle, cell, fibre and bone in your body. And you're enjoying this tranquil and peaceful relaxation in every part of your body. With every passing moment, this feeling of deep, tranquil and comforting relaxation becomes stronger, and every cell, nerve and part of your body knows and enjoys this wonderful sensation, and this wonderful feeling goes out beyond the physical confines of your body, spreading out beyond the skin to form a protective bubble around you. And you can let this feeling spread far, far beyond your physical body, or keep it close like a second skin. And since this protective bubble is your own creation, you can do with it what you wish. You can use this protective bubble in any way you want to. The uses are limitless. It can act as a filter to filter out those feelings or things going on around you, or filtering situations that are uncomfortable and allowing you to let in those feelings you wish to let in and experience. It can act as an amplifier to help you understand people and to help people understand you. And you're using this protective bubble any way you choose to use it. And that's okay, because this bubble is your own creation, and you're using this bubble and enjoying comfort in every part of your body, practicing using this protective bubble and allowing it to spread, allowing it to go beyond the confines of your physical body And you can experiment with it, making it as large as you like. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes in protecting you from negativity and harm. Along with this, I'd like you to imagine a golden light appearing from above your head. Imagine this warm, glowing light coming down towards you, a healing light of protection. Now imagine this light surrounding you from head to toe. You feel so comfortable and safe within the light. You know this light will protect you from harm and help guide you in the right direction. The light forms a layer of protection around you, so now you feel safer than you've ever felt before. Now imagine that another layer is forming around you. This layer is made up of 1,000,000 tiny mirrors. These mirrors face outward and will help to reflect any negativity that comes your way. You're completely protected now, and you know that people cannot affect you negatively while you're within your bubble of protection. And you also know that any time you wish to be protected, you can also surround yourself with this golden light. Focus on the energy and sense the energy you have. Focus on the energy and feel yourself connected to all of life. Focus on the energy of love and compassion. Evaluate how well you extend love to others as well as yourself, including the loving energy contained within acts of forgiveness. Then focus on the care you give yourself and how well you honour this. Request wisdom and insight for the situations in which you feel confused or frightened. Listen. Those who have hurt you in the past cannot continue to hurt you now unless you hold on to the pain through resentment. For your own sake, learn from it and let it go. Remind yourself of the promise from this energy that each of us has a special gift to give to this life and that each of us is inevitably led to that path. It's impossible to miss our life's purpose. Know that you can return to this place of peace, tranquility, and deep relaxation by using the bubble and the light any time you desire to do so, letting the relaxation spread to all the parts of your body. Know that we are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. Now let's imagine that after you've finished with this, you do whatever you need to do, and tonight you go to bed and you go to sleep. And while you're asleep, a miracle happens, and the miracle is that the problems that you had earlier are solved. Just like that. But because you're asleep, maybe you won't know that the miracle has happened. And I wonder what you'll notice differently that will tell you that the miracle has occurred. I wonder if you'll be surprised at what you're doing differently. Noticing how other people respond to you. Now, notice your dominant hand. Be aware of the exact position of your hand. Notice what your hand is touching, feeling, how sensitive it's become. Maybe it's lighter, maybe it's heavier, maybe it's cooler, maybe it's hotter. Maybe it's cooler and lighter or heavier and warmer. Or it could have a tingling sensation. I don't know. But I do know that as you do this sort of exercise, your hand becomes more sensitive. Now say to yourself, every time my hand finds itself in this position, all the good effects of my relaxation will be activated. My hand in this position will trigger all the mental energy I need to attain my goal. Also, next time I practice this exercise, I'll start by placing my hand in this position to make the whole process smoother, more effective, and quicker. Enjoy your special place for a few more moments, and then, if this is your normal bedtime, you'll drift right off to a lovely, peaceful sleep. Otherwise, on the count of 5, you'll be fully awake. So now, as I count from 1 to 5, you'll find yourself stretching, opening your eyes, feeling refreshed as you become fully alert, revitalised, with a very real sense of growing calm about things. Body relaxed, mind clear, feeling invigorated, looking forward to the remainder of the day, the remainder of the week, the remainder of your life, feeling good, pleasantly surprised. 1. Slowly, calmly, easily and gently returning to your full awareness once again. 2. Each muscle and nerve in your body is loose, limp and relaxed, feeling fine. 3. From head to toe you're feeling perfect in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally calm and serene. On number 4, coming closer and closer to the surface, nearly there. That's it. Really starting to come back. 5. Go ahead and open your eyes, feeling totally safe and secure, fully aware, feeling wonderfully well. Welcome back. Welcome to your Yes You Can Play Great Golf session. Hi, I'm Lyndall Briggs. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. Remember to take these few minutes just for you. No interruptions or disturbances, just peace and quiet. Your eyes should be comfortably closed, just focusing on your breathing. Deep breathing's a kind of reminder to the body that all is fine and you are in control. Now, as you begin to listen to my voice, I'd like you to make sure your eyes are closed, relax and let go. Let my voice make all the effort necessary. As you relax for the next few minutes, you let it be a pleasure. Begin now to enjoy the feeling of being able to choose to relax, to let go, and to be able to go inside and turn the world off. It is an ability your mind already has inside to relax, to settle into a neutral state. Now, as you breathe in, tighten all the muscles from your hips to your toes. Relax. Now breathe in and tighten all the muscles from your hips to your shoulders. Relax. Now breathe in and tighten all the muscles in your head, your eyes, your jaw, your tongue. Relax. And now I want you to take in a big deep breath and hold for the count of 8, tightening all the muscles from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers to the top of your head. Holding really tight now, really tight. And relax. Just continue to breathe normally as you allow your body and mind to relax. Focus on your breathing and also be aware of your left hand. Be aware of the exact position of your left hand. Notice what your hand's touching, feeling. Your hand in this position will trigger all the mental energy you need to attain your goal of going into a deep state of relaxation. By focusing on your hand in this position and your breathing, it will make the whole process smoother, more effective, quicker. Your breathing is now deep, regular and relaxed. Just concentrating your attention now on the act of breathing. Breathing in deeply and breathing out completely. Feel the relaxation response as it moves into your mind and body. Each and every time you breathe out, you'll go even further into relaxation, further than the time before, more relaxed, more comfortable, and with greater peace in your mind and body. And feelings of self-confidence beginning to develop, confidence about what you'll do, confidence about how you'll do it, and all you really need to do is relax and let go. Breathing easily and gently, feeling relaxed and comfortable. I would like you to appreciate the fact that this signifies the beginnings of change for you. And as you breathe out with a sigh, allowing all cares, all worries, all present concerns to simply dissipate, to completely evaporate, because this is a special time for you, a time that you've set aside for you. Now is a time that you can learn about a new level within your mind, a powerful place where you can make changes easily. The first step is for you to begin to involve your imagination in a special way where you can relax your body with your mind, because the mind controls the body, and since you're in charge of your own mind, you're in charge of your body, in charge of your experiences. It may be that you'll enjoy focusing on my voice and allowing all other sounds and all other influences to drift away. Perfectly at ease with yourself, as all those troubles and cares have flowed away from you, and you settle yourself down into a comfortable position and drift off into a deeply relaxed state. And while you're in this state, perhaps you could have a dream that you're walking down a long corridor, stretching away in front of you in a long, gentle curve, so long that you can't actually see the end of it. But it's nice to know that this corridor is in the very depths of your inner mind, in that part of your mind that knows just what to do and just how to do it. And as you begin to move along this beautiful corridor, becoming even more relaxed, even more calm, you realize that time and space are beginning to lose their meaning, and slowly the walls of the corridor seem to dissolve, leaving you standing in your own special room. In this room you see a lovely comfortable armchair. Imagine moving across to the chair and allowing yourself to sink down into it. You seem to sink deeply into it, and as you do so you feel a wave of relaxation sweeping over you, doubling your level of relaxation, taking you even deeper, and you enjoy the moment. This room is your special room, in which you can find answers to things you might seek, enjoying the feelings of total and complete relaxation, nothing for you to do other than to relax and let go. And I wonder if you'll be starting to feel a little curious as you continue to sit comfortably in your chair, allowing your thoughts to drift as a leaf drifts upon the wind. There isn't any need for you to listen carefully to what I'm saying. These things that are being said now are addressed to that inner part of your mind, allowing all of my suggestions to penetrate deeply into your inner mind, saturating your inner mind, and feeding them back into your life in the form of a behaviour that you would prefer. You're now so deeply relaxed that your mind has become very receptive, and it begins to become easier to imagine travelling through time and space in this relaxed state, beginning to explore and understand yourself more fully. And with that understanding and acceptance of self, coming to know and understand and accept your strengths and your limitations, and acknowledging to yourself your right to achieve your own personal best self. There's an ancient legend about a time in the history of humanity when society so abused wisdom that the gods decided to take the secret of concentration and confidence away from humans and hide it where mankind would never find it again. The big question was, where to hide it? A council of the gods was called to discuss this question. One of the lesser gods suggested, we could bury the secret of concentration and confidence in the dark depths of the earth. The greater god responded, no, that will never do, for mankind will dig deep down into the earth and find it. Then another of the lesser gods said, well, we could sink the secret of concentration and confidence into the dark depths of the deepest ocean. But again the greater God replied, no, not there, for humankind will surely learn to dive into the dark depths of the ocean and will find it. Another suggested the top of the highest mountain, Again the greater God said, "No, for humankind will eventually climb even the highest mountain and find it, and again take it up for themselves." Then the greater God said, "Here's what we will do with the secret of concentration and confidence. We'll hide it deep inside every individual, for they'll never think to look for it there." To this day, according to legend, people have been running back and forth across the earth, digging, diving and climbing in search of something that they already possess within themselves. Welcome to the deepest journey that you'll ever take, the journey into the realms of the inner mind, where you will find the secret of concentration and confidence to your personal program for golfing success. For excelling at golf is about having the right attitude, concentration, and believing that you can do it. Remember the 4-minute mile? No one believed it was possible to run a mile in 4 minutes until one person succeeded, and after that time, many other runners saw that it could be done and went on to beat the record. It is said that 80 to 90% of an athlete's performance is in the mind. This involves using your imagination, your thought processes, and your attitudes to provide incentive, support, reinforcement, and refinement of your physical skills. It's interesting to know that as you imagine an activity, your neurons fire in exactly the same patterns they would follow if you were actually performing the activity. It's believed that these movements, along with contractions in your muscles, are responsible for improved neuromuscular coordination. When we visualize carrying out an activity, the same neural pathways are triggered that would be if we were physically doing that thing, and so we can condition our mind for success. That's why mental rehearsal is important for any sports person who wants to do well. Do better than well, excel. Now in your imagination, I'd like you to create a beautiful day, the sort of day that you wish would last forever. A hazy, lazy day with nothing to do but relax. And it's wonderful to be so relaxed. It's quite perfect to be here right now. Your beautiful day can take place anywhere in the universe, for your mind, like the universe, is infinite in its knowledge and understanding. You know so much more than you think you know. Dreams can come and go without us even realizing we're sleeping. Time can stretch out to eternity or pass by in a fraction of a second. But in our special dreaming moments, our inner mind is resolving problems and creating visions, dreams of the past and dreams for the future. And the future will come and go and become the past, and suddenly you realize that you've already succeeded at what you set out to do, and it really seemed to take no effort at all, for you are learning at an inner mind level to succeed. Yes, it is important to listen to this track on a regular basis to obtain maximum benefit to your performance, because practice makes perfect, as any successful golfer will confirm. But even more important than that is the state of your mind, and that's why you need to be in a confident and relaxed state. Once you're relaxed enough to allow your natural timing and coordination to flow with the movement of your game, you go with the flow. And when you're in the flow, every movement feels right to you. You can bypass your critical and doubting mind and experience your fullest possible potential. You focus your mind on success. You love your game so much that you mentally prepare yourself between games for success. Your inner creative mind remains in control as you mentally tune into your body and use your natural energies intuitively. You find time to relax before an event as you focus on your goal, fine-tuning your mental concentration and physical abilities. And your coordination naturally improves whenever you practice your game. Now take a few moments and just imagine yourself about to play a game of golf. You're well prepared, having rehearsed and practiced using your mental imagery, and you know you can succeed because you've been winning every day in your mind, and you know that winning is all about having the right attitude, a confident, relaxed attitude. So you're already halfway there. Now imagine yourself becoming what you want to become, a winner. Just imagine that it has already happened, that you already have the skill. Really imagine it. What would you be thinking? What would you be feeling? How would you be responding to other people? How would they be responding to you? What other things would you be noticing? Now here's the secret. Start acting as if it's already happened. Think the thoughts, feel the feelings, respond to people like a great golfer does, with charm and confidence. What would you be seeing, hearing? Really notice these things. Listen to the rhythm of your body as it keeps pace with your movements and deep breathing. You're going with the flow. Your body moves gracefully and easily, exactly as it is meant to move. What is really enjoyable to you is the feeling of falling into a steady, comfortable rhythm. Some people refer to this state as being in the zone. Discover your most comfortable personal rhythm. This matches your swing thought. On the one hand, if you're trying to keep your swing slow and smooth, you find that a leisurely pace suits you best. You prepare yourself beforehand in everything you do. Making it slow and steady. The way you get dressed for a round or driving to the golf course is slow and steady. On the other hand, if you're the kind of player who gets pumped up by playing well, a faster pace is better for you. You do things to keep a high energy level. You listen beforehand to upbeat music which helps to prepare you. You maintain a steady rhythm in order to help yourself to fall into a successful groove. Once you've committed to a rhythm, you let it permeate everything you do, not only your swing, but the way that you walk, tee up your ball, even speak. Rhythm is required for every shot in golf and is more important than any one physical aspect of your swing. The reason that golf is 80% mental is that distractions in your thought can cause tension in your body, interrupting the rhythm. You can easily control those mental distractions to consistently swing well and with rhythm. You concentrate your mind entirely on the game at hand, removing all distractions from your mind. If any distracting thoughts enter your head, you can dispose of those thoughts. You imagine a bin or some other receptacle a short distance away, and before starting the shot, you put any distracting thoughts into that bin, knowing that you can always take them out when the game is finished. Then you concentrate on your rhythm, establishing the rhythm in all your actions and allowing it to carry over to your golf swing. When you have the opportunity, you like to roll some long putts on the practice green before you play. If the green is too crowded, you forget about putting to a hole and you putt to the fringe. You always concentrate on rolling the putts the right distance so that in similar situations during the round, you'll be so much better prepared. To create a golf swing that produces consistency and power, you maintain balance throughout the entire swing. The key to achieving balance is to distribute your weight centered over the balls of your feet. By doing this, you allow your legs to feel lively and ready for action. Imagine yourself now on the golf course, balancing your body, standing tall with your feet spread apart, shoulder width apart, your upper body bent forward at the hip joint and your rear moved slightly back. You flex your knees slightly and distribute your weight naturally on the balls of your feet. Practice finding your balance for a couple of minutes each day so it feels very natural to you. A well-blended swing can look as if the arms simply follow the body as it turns, but you're aware that that's not what really happens. You know that the arms do the up and down and the body does the around, and they each work independently of the other. You pay attention to the position of your elbow, ensuring that it's pointed down in line with your right hip at the top of your swing. From here, your elbow can stay even with your hip as you start back to the ball, allowing your arms to get back in front of your body and square the club face at impact. Good balance is vital to the success of a great golf shot. Consistent balance throughout the swing is so important in becoming a good golfer. Spend less time reading the break and more time focusing on speed. On long putts, the surest way to get the ball close is to judge the distance correctly. Stand to the side of the ball and rehearse the stroke, getting a feel for the effort required. You mentally divide the putts into segments. Walk halfway to the hole. Look at the ball, look at the hole, and then make some practice strokes. When reading the putt, you focus on the entire line, not just the starting point. You pick an intermediate target about halfway to the hole and use that as your intended line. Then visualize the putt rolling over that spot. You think of the whole putt as you would a ski slope, envisaging the putt's trail and keeping the ball within that track. On really long putts, your normal stroke finds it easy to provide more power. You hit the putt as you would a chip, standing taller with your stance slightly open. You swing the putter back and through with your arms and shoulders, like a pendulum chip, letting your lower body react to the motion. You play steadily and easily, achieving consistently good results. At times it seems almost monotonous, like the sound of my voice, as shot after shot flies predictably at the target. To play optimum golf, you begin to improve your cardiovascular condition. You realise that playing golf alone is not enough to improve your aerobic fitness. Having an improved level of cardiovascular fitness enables you to maintain your energy levels, fight fatigue, and stay mentally focused for every one of those 18 holes. Walking, biking, stair-stepping and running are great examples of cardiovascular exercise. So imagine yourself doing your favourite exercise, really enjoying the experience as you become fitter and healthier and more mentally focused for each of those 18 holes. Being aerobically fit increases your confidence, which is what golf is all about. Your confidence is increasing day by day. Flexibility is an important component to improving your golf swing. Enjoy warming up for 5 minutes before stretching in order to increase your body temperature and allow your muscles to lengthen. Combining these components in a golf-specific conditioning program as you're shooting lower scores and playing more enjoyable rounds of golf. And your whole golf is improving day by day as you become more confident and fitter, more aware of these wonderful changes within you. You play with confidence and concentration. You keep your head down, your swing is powerful, you grip correctly because you're a great golfer. You feel exhilarated and excited and really good. You do your best and you do really well. You do better than well. You excel. Within you is a place of mental relaxation. And in this place of mental relaxation, the seconds will become hours, the hours will become days. And 10 seconds of clock time is equal to all the time you need to bring about the changes that you want. You begin to think positive, dynamic, wonderful thoughts about your future. And all you really need to do now is relax, let go, and imagine. Then as my voice returns, it will double and then triple the effectiveness of this process. and when my voice returns, it will not startle you at all. Enjoy your special place for a few more moments, and then, if this is your normal bedtime, you'll go right off to sleep. Otherwise, on the count of 5, you'll be fully awake. So now as I count from 1 to 5, you'll find yourself stretching, opening your eyes and feeling refreshed as you become fully alert, revitalised, and with a very real sense of growing calm about things. Body relaxed, mind clear, feeling invigorated, looking forward to the remainder of the day, the remainder of the week, the remainder of your life. Feeling good, pleasantly surprised. 1. Slowly, calmly, easily and gently returning to your full awareness once again. 2. Each muscle and nerve in your body is loose, limp and relaxed, feeling fine. 3. From head to toe you're feeling perfect in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, calm and serene. On number 4, coming closer and closer to the surface, nearly there, that's it, really starting to come back. 5. Go ahead, open your eyes, feeling totally safe and secure, fully aware, feeling wonderfully well. Good. Welcome back. Welcome to your Yes You Can Be Fabulously Lucky session. Hi, I'm Lyndall Briggs. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. Remember to take these few minutes just for you. No interruptions or disturbances, just peace and quiet. Your eyes should be comfortably closed. Just focusing on your breathing. Deep breathing's a kind of reminder to the body that all is fine and you are in control. Now as you begin to listen to my voice, I'd like you to make sure your eyes are closed, relax and let go. Let my voice make all the effort necessary. As you relax for the next few minutes, you let it be a pleasure. Begin now to enjoy the feeling of being able to choose to relax, to let go, and to be able to go inside and turn the world off. It is an ability your mind already has inside to relax, to settle into a neutral state. Now as you breathe in, tighten all the muscles from your hips to your toes. Relax. Now breathe in and tighten all the muscles from your hips to your shoulders. Relax. Now breathe in and tighten all the muscles in your head, your eyes, your jaw, your tongue. Relax. And now I want you to take in a big deep breath and hold for the count of 8. Tightening all the muscles from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers to the top of your head. Holding really tight now, really tight. And relax. Just continue to breathe normally as you allow your body and mind to relax. Focus on your breathing and also be aware of your left hand. Be aware of the exact position of your left hand. Notice what your hand's touching, feeling. Your hand in this position will trigger all the mental energy you need to attain your goal of going into a deep state of relaxation. By focusing on your hand in this position and your breathing, it will make the whole process smoother, more effective, quicker. Your breathing is now deep, regular and relaxed. Just concentrating your attention now on the act of breathing. Breathing in deeply. and breathing out completely. Feel the relaxation response as it moves into your mind and body. Each and every time you breathe out, you'll go even further into relaxation, further than the time before, more relaxed, more comfortable, and with greater peace in your mind and body. And feelings of self-confidence beginning to develop, confidence about what you'll do, confidence about how you'll do it, and all you really need to do is relax and let go. Breathing easily and gently, feeling relaxed and comfortable. I would like you to appreciate the fact that this signifies the beginnings of change for you. And as you breathe out with a sigh, allowing all cares, all worries, all present concerns to simply dissipate, to completely evaporate, because this is a special time for you, a time that you've set aside for you. Now is a time that you can learn about a new level within your mind, a powerful place where you can make changes easily. The first step is for you to begin to involve your imagination in a special way where you can relax your body with your mind, because the mind controls the body, and since you're in charge of your own mind, you're in charge of your body, in charge of your experiences. It may be that you'll enjoy focusing on my voice and allowing all other sounds and all other influences to drift away. Perfectly at ease with yourself, as all those troubles and cares have flowed away from you, and you settle yourself down into a comfortable position and drift off into a deeply relaxed state. And while you're in this state, perhaps you could have a dream that you're walking down a long corridor, stretching away in front of you in a long, gentle curve, so long that you can't actually see the end of it. But it's nice to know that this corridor is in the very depths of your inner mind, in that part of your mind that knows just what to do and just how to do it. And as you begin to move along this beautiful corridor, becoming even more relaxed, even more calm, you realize that time and space are beginning to lose their meaning, and slowly the walls of the corridor seem to dissolve, leaving you standing in your own special room. In this room you see a lovely comfortable armchair. Imagine moving across to the chair and allowing yourself to sink down into it. You seem to sink deeply into it, and as you do so you feel a wave of relaxation sweeping over you, doubling your level of relaxation, taking you even deeper, and you enjoy the moment. This room is your special room, in which you can find answers to things you might seek, enjoying the feelings of total and complete relaxation, nothing for you to do other than to relax and let go. And I wonder if you'll be starting to feel a little curious as you continue to sit comfortably in your chair, allowing your thoughts to drift as a leaf drifts upon the wind. There isn't any need for you to listen carefully to what I'm saying. These things that are being said now are addressed to that inner part of your mind, allowing all of my suggestions to penetrate deeply into your inner mind, saturating your inner mind, and feeding them back into your life in the form of a behaviour that you would prefer. You're now so deeply relaxed that your mind has become very receptive, and it begins to become easier to imagine travelling through time and space in this relaxed state, beginning to explore and understand yourself more fully. And with that understanding and acceptance of self, coming to know and understand and accept your strengths and your limitations, and acknowledging to yourself your right to achieve your own personal best self. Drifting deeper down now into that warm, comfortable feeling, and you can be really pleased that you're about to discover a way to contact your good luck and intuition. Have you ever wondered if you can improve your luck? Have you ever been curious why one person seems to find wealth and prosperity everywhere, while another person never seems to succeed at anything. Many believe that the answer is luck. Have you ever met someone who seems to be lucky? What's the difference between them and you? Are they really luckier? One of the things that I'd like you to discover is that they're not luckier than you, because luck is random. That's what chance means. They're just as likely to suffer setbacks as anyone else. The difference is in their response. When things go wrong, they quickly look for ways to put them right. They don't whine, pity themselves, or complain about bad luck. They try to learn from the experience. They learn to avoid or correct it next time and get on with living their life as best they can. Perhaps you may think that some people seem to have been born with a silver spoon in their mouth. It seems as though they travel through life attracting all sorts of good fortune and favours, always bouncing back whenever they receive any knocks in life, opening one door after another of opportunity and abundance in all the desirable things. Why is this, you may wonder? Are these people the chosen ones? Why is it that they can succeed where you haven't? Indeed, they may seem to be charmed, as if someone waved a magic wand to make these good things happen, as if there are some magical forces at work. But now you're going to learn how to create that powerful magic for yourself. I'm not talking about spells or anything like that. It's simply the power of your wonderful mind, the way that you think about yourself, harnessing your inner wisdom. For what your mind can conceive, you can achieve. So allow your mind to receive, absorb, and act upon this powerful information you're being given. Let luck into your life by developing your natural gift of intuition. Let the negative thoughts that stood in your way change into new and healthy positive thoughts. One of the first steps is to change your way of thinking about bad luck. We often feel unlucky when things don't happen the way we want them to. But maybe the time wasn't right for us at that time. But as long as we can learn from those experiences, it's not wasted. I wonder if you've learnt and then used your new learnings in subsequent events. It's strange how some of those old proverbs are spot on the mark. When one door closes, another one opens. There are so many opportunities in life and they're all there for the taking. Just reach out and embrace each new experience that will benefit you. You're as lucky as you want to be. Remember the other saying, you have to speculate to accumulate. This doesn't just apply to financial investments. You can be wealthy in so many different areas of life. Some people think they're unlucky because they believe that nothing lucky ever happens to them. They sit at home waiting for luck instead of doing something about it. And now I'd like you to discover something as you take a few moments to visualize a beautiful place, a place you've been to perhaps many times before, or perhaps a place that you've just dreamed of, just so long as it's a place of comfort and beauty. Perhaps you notice a warm, balanced feeling in yourself, or you may have a visual image or a feeling memory that makes you feel secure, totally at peace and in control. Then I'd like you to become very sensitive to the energy that surrounds you. And as you become more sensitive to this energy surrounding you, you'll notice that there are differences in the denseness of the energy. It may start off by being a bright light, becoming clearer and clearer. The denseness starts to take on a form, an image you recognize as a being of light, a being near you, watching over you, guarding you, protecting you. This is on a totally different level of awareness, one that you may not have been aware of before, but now you are. As it comes more and more into focus, you recognize that it's your guardian angel. You find yourself fine-tuning your mind's eye to see your guardian angel more clearly as you become more attuned to its existence. Your guardian angel is beautiful. Notice how peaceful and delighted you are in its presence. You feel so good, so comfortable. And now your guardian angel is becoming more and more focused upon you. And on this level of awareness that you've developed, she has the ability to communicate with you. You choose to activate your awareness even more, feeling such pleasure as the level of communication with your guardian angel grows. And you'll be pleasantly surprised to know that once the communication has been firmly established with your guardian angel, it will always be there for you. And perhaps you're even taking a special kind of enjoyment in your ability to ask her questions, feeling tremendous energy radiating from this magnificent being. It's wonderful to know that you'll never be alone again, that you'll always have your guardian angel with you, looking over you, watching you, helping you on many different levels. Spend a few more moments with your guardian angel. As you ask questions, you'll be amazed at what you can hear as you learn to listen to your guardian angel. Then thank your angel for all that has been done on your behalf, strengthening you, helping you, guiding you, assisting with your personal growth. Know that whenever you need help to make decisions in the future, she'll be there for you. Take a little more time with your guardian angel. Let yourself be rejuvenated, inspired. She tells you to sit back and relax because she wants to tell you a story, a very special story, a story that you can learn from, a story about the secrets of lucky people. And you already know how all good stories begin. Once upon a time, there were some lucky people. They always seemed to get the better things in life. Some of their success stemmed from making wise choices and taking action, and they also were firm believers that there were plenty of opportunities in the world around them. They always held on to the belief of abundance, and that there's a high chance that they'd find opportunities whenever they needed them, compared to negative people who thought that there was a lack of opportunities and abundance in their world. They were open to the world of boundless opportunities. They knew that luck could be made by their own efforts, by learning, meeting the right people, exploring the world, and trying to better their lives by growing as human beings. They created even more luck by doing good work, being strongly focused, and making smart decisions. They knew that what goes around comes around. In other words, if they did good things, more good things would happen to them, and the luckier they would become. These lucky people often just love talking to strangers and getting to know them. These lucky people were aware of their surroundings and were always looking for opportunities to make things happen. Their awareness helped them to discover chances that others had missed. They were always prepared. They knew that the worst thing that could happen was to miss $1 million opportunity because they weren't prepared. So they loved spending time in educating themselves to make sure that they were prepared to capture opportunities when they came. These lucky people were skilled at creating, noticing, and acting upon chance opportunities in a variety of ways, such as building and maintaining a strong network of lucky friends, adopting a relaxed attitude to life, and being open to new experiences. They knew that taking action was one of the most important aspects of being lucky, as successful people only became successful after they took the action to grab hold of their opportunities. So they made sure to always remember to take action and not let their prospects slip away. They were aware that if they focused on their fears, that it would be hard to accomplish what they wanted to accomplish, as fear can weigh you down and stop your progress. They knew that their fear would overwhelm them and cause them to stop altogether. They just let bad luck slide off them, thinking of bad luck as only temporary, reminding themselves that good luck always follows bad luck. They didn't think it was strange that some luck was not in getting what they thought they wanted, but getting what they got, which once they got it, they saw that this was what they would have wanted if they had known the result. So they focused on results, which made it so much easier to accomplish what they had wanted to accomplish, because focusing on results made them more positive, looking for opportunities instead of problems. They left their comfort zones to pursue things that added value to their life. Leaving their comfort zone helped them to discover new opportunities and to pick up valuable experiences along the way. They'd seen people who burnt their bridges when they became successful, but they knew that the people you met on the way up could be the people you met on the way down. So when they took a tumble and hadn't burnt their bridges, they could still find people who were willing to help them. Even though some people don't ask for help when they really need it, lucky people do. They also reciprocate when others need help, because when they're helping others, they tend to be strengthening relationships, which is always lucky for somebody. These lucky people had a sense of hope, trust and faith when life got them down. They said that as long as you saw the dark side, things would remain the same, and you might just miss the rainbow that was around the corner. Depriving yourself of your hopes and wishes meant you might fail to notice the opportunities that were actually around you. These lucky people made effective decisions by listening to their intuition and gut feelings. They took steps to actively boost their intuitive abilities by being open to new experiences and breaking their normal routines. They spent a few moments each day remembering things that had gone well. They visualized themselves being lucky before an event, as they believed that luck is often a self-fulfilling prophecy. These lucky people knew how to be more relaxed and open, seeing what was there rather than just what they were looking for. They often said that being lucky was just about believing they were lucky, that all they needed to do was picture themselves experiencing a desired event and just leave it up to their guardian angel to work out the necessary steps to make the event happen. They spread joy up to the maximum, brought gloom down to the minimum. In other words, focused on the positive aspects of winning to keep charged up and motivated to win more. They were aware that luck was quite predictable, that if they wanted more luck, they had to take more chances, be more active. They knew that all of us have bad luck and good luck, but it's the person who persists through the bad luck, who keeps right on going. That's the person who's there when the good luck comes and is ready to receive it. They believe that luck means taking advantage of a situation at the right moment by just being prepared to be lucky. They recognised that each misfortune they encountered carried in it the seed of tomorrow's good luck, and they all lived happily ever after in their lucky lives. The story ends and your magnificent guardian angel smiles at you and tells you that now that you know the secrets of the lucky people, you can become one of them, and that you too can live happily ever after in your lucky life. You gratefully say thank you for all of those words of wisdom and realise how lucky you really are to have discovered your guardian angel, whose focus is the unearthing of your inner diamond. Within you is a place of mental relaxation, and in this place of mental relaxation, the seconds will become hours, the hours will become days, and 10 seconds of clock time is equal to all the time you need to bring about the changes that you want. You begin to think positive, dynamic, wonderful thoughts about your future, and all you really need to do now is relax, let go, and imagine. Then as my voice returns, it will double and then triple the effectiveness of this process. And when my voice returns, it will not startle you at all. Enjoy your special place for a few more moments, and then, if this is your normal bedtime, you'll go right off to sleep. Otherwise, on the count of 5, you'll be fully awake. So now as I count from 1 to 5, you'll find yourself stretching, opening your eyes and feeling refreshed as you become fully alert, revitalised, and with a very real sense of growing calm about things. Body relaxed, mind clear, feeling invigorated, looking forward to the remainder of the day, the remainder of the week, the remainder of your life. Feeling good, pleasantly surprised. 1. Slowly, calmly, easily and gently returning to your full awareness once again. 2. Each muscle and nerve in your body is loose, limp and relaxed, feeling fine. 3. From head to toe you're feeling perfect in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, calm and serene. On number 4, coming closer and closer to the surface, nearly there, that's it, really starting to come back. 5. Go ahead, open your eyes, feeling totally safe and secure, fully aware, feeling wonderfully well. Good. Welcome back. Welcome to your Yes You Can Be Completely Confident session. Hi, I'm Lyndall Briggs. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. Remember to take these few minutes just for you. No interruptions or disturbances. It's better if your legs are uncrossed and your hands are lying loosely in your lap or by your sides, your eyes comfortably closed. It doesn't matter if you feel the need to move slightly now and again. You don't have to be absolutely still. Just be comfortable and relax your whole body as much as you can. You'll be surprised that as you notice the position of your dominant hand and focus on your breathing, the whole process becomes smoother, easier, quicker and deeper. And I wonder if you'll enjoy noticing how naturally, how easily, that as you listen to the sound of my voice, you can bring your attention to your breathing. Follow the air as it comes in through your nose and goes down to the bottom of your lungs. Then follow it as it goes back out again. Follow the air as if you're riding the waves of your breathing. Notice the air moving in and out of your nostrils, how it's slightly warmer as you breathe out and cooler as you breathe in. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your rib cage. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your belly. Fix your attention on one of those areas, whichever you prefer, on the breath moving in and out of your nostrils, on the rising and falling of your rib cage, or the rising and falling of your belly. Keep your attention on the movement of the breath. Whatever feelings or thoughts, urges or sensations arise, gently acknowledge them, as if nodding your head at people passing you on the street. Just acknowledge their presence and allow them to be. Whatever thoughts, images or memories arise, simply acknowledge them and allow them to be, keeping your attention on your breath. No matter how often your attention wanders off, whether it's 10 times or 100 times, your aim is simply to note what distracted you, gently acknowledging it, and bring your attention back to your breath. breathing slowly, steadily, and evenly. And as you breathe out each time, just allowing your whole body to relax more and more. Be aware of how relaxed your breathing has become. So soft and gentle, so easy, that it almost begins to feel as if each breath in naturally leads to the next breath out, and that the breath out easily leads to the next breath in. It may begin to feel as if your breath is becoming more of a circle of breath. Notice how naturally this happens, as if your breath is a continuous relaxing circle. You may notice that as you focus on your relaxed breath, the more comfortable your body becomes. You may already be thinking about how good that will feel when that wave of relaxation floats down through your body like a warm wave. Now notice that circle of breath even more, like it has a flow of energy all of its own. Easy, gentle, peaceful, continuous, just a beautiful, easy circle of breath. Imagine every muscle and every nerve growing so loose and limp, so relaxed, just like a rag doll. And you may notice that pleasant wave of relaxation coming over your entire body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Just let every muscle and nerve grow loose, limp and relaxed, feeling more relaxed with each soothing breath you take, relaxing more with each beat of your heart, with each sound that you hear. Begin to notice yourself inside of this circle of breath, feeling the gentle movement, the colour, the deeply relaxing sensations, and let your mind be totally immersed in the freely moving circle of your breath, floating freely, flowing with the soft, serene space of your breath. Now you can really let yourself go deeper inside to your place of wisdom, where you have all the knowledge and understanding to find the answers you need, and to understand what your inner mind would like you to know. Perhaps you're already in this place of wisdom, already at this place within your inner mind, where your awareness is heightened, your inner resources so alive and so ready to discover what you're looking for. As you hear my voice, allow my voice to find its way to that place where you know how to create what you desire. Let my voice help you to relax deeper with each word finding its way into your inner mind to that place where you're ready to make these changes. Imagine yourself going to a peaceful place, far away from any of the pressures of life. Imagine going to a place you find incredibly relaxing and peaceful. This can be somewhere that's real or imaginary. Just spend a few moments to vividly conjure this place up in your mind. Imagine the details, maybe the sounds, the smells, sights, and feelings associated with this wonderful place. You can go to this place anytime you need to clear your mind and relax. Really enjoy this experience, this place, focusing all of your attentions on the feeling of peace that emerges. As thoughts enter your mind, you can acknowledge them and then gently return your focus to your special calming place. Whenever you're here, you're able to concentrate fully and clear your mind of built-up clutter and stress. Spend a few more moments in this place now. You don't have to think or try to do anything at all. As you lie there with your eyes closed, so relaxed, so comfortable, finding yourself drifting into a serene, detached state. There may be times when it seems like my voice is a long way away, and there may be times that you will not be consciously aware of my voice at all, and that's okay, because your inner mind is still receiving every word I say. You're now so deeply relaxed that your mind has become very receptive, and it begins to become easier to imagine travelling through time and space in this relaxed state, beginning to explore and understand yourself more fully. And with that understanding and acceptance of self, coming to know and understand and accept your strengths and your limitations, and acknowledging to yourself your right to achieve your own personal best. Your limitations exist not to confine you, but to challenge you to greater and greater things. Your limitations define your own special pathway to accomplishment. For in going beyond, you are moving forward in a truly meaningful way. Look back upon your life at the experiences and times when you've grown stronger. You'll clearly see that in every case you are challenged in some new way, and by overcoming those challenges you gain new strength. Limitations give you a great idea of where to focus your efforts for maximum results. For when you get past the few things that hold you back, everything you do becomes more effective. Go just a little beyond your limits and you'll discover that you have suddenly extended those limits outward. Then go beyond them again and again until what was once impossible becomes commonplace. Learning to discriminate between those limitations that can be changed through growth and learning, and those limitations that may be an inevitable part of human existence. Knowing that we have a right and an obligation to be our best self, and perhaps travelling back into past experiences, travelling back to some of the earliest times in your childhood and infancy, to some of your earliest attempts at growth and mastery. You release unhelpful thought processes and allow your inner wisdom to guide you. You let go of any pain and begin allowing complete inner healing. You're becoming more aware of your inner strengths and freedom. Change naturally occurs in your life as you begin working in harmony with your own deeper self. As you begin to appreciate your own unique strengths and advantages, it becomes easier to discover those situations where success will come naturally. Growth continues to occur because you allow yourself to achieve your full potential. As peace expands, pleasure grows. You're able to clarify and identify those things that will work well for you. You begin to feel comfortable with your past, and your past is a very valuable piece of education. So relax and let your body go. What you did in the past was the best you could do at the time, the very best effort you were able to make. You're better now because you see yesterday through today's eyes. You've matured and grown. Understand there is no value in guilt. Only education and experience has value for you. Nothing in life is to be feared. It's only to be understood. When you dare to face the things that scare you, you open the door and make up your mind to walk boldly through that door to freedom and confidence. Don't be afraid to take the steps you need to take to make those positive changes in your life. To beat your fears, you must act. Successful people take action. Life's not a game to be won, but a gift to be enjoyed. Now you're going to make each day happen your way. New experiences are going to help you change into that kind of person that you want to be. You honestly believe that you are all you need to be. Many people carry an invisible burden. This is the weight of negative beliefs about their abilities and future. You have the ability to undo these beliefs. You've already learned so much. Keep it up, and this trend will take you much further than you could foresee. By devoting your inner resources, I know that you'll succeed in the end. For now, relax and experience that attitude. For what you're doing right now is choosing to turn the world off, to go inside, to relax, to feel a sense of confidence better than you've ever had before. That's a reality. Keep it. Use it. You know that positive, successful experiences from the past contain valuable emotional strength and depth that you've earned. Those feelings, those emotions belong to you. Just like any familiar song or personal photograph will bring back buried emotion, bring back confident feelings you think you have forgotten about. Spontaneously, they'll come back by accident throughout your day. Realize that positive memory pictures can flash into your mind and carry with them the same pride, the same confidence you felt with the original experience of months or years ago. Those feelings belong to you. Begin to enjoy feeling the best pieces of memory as they begin to come to you. For now, relax. Let your body go. A melting sensation floods your body. Relax deeper and deeper as you listen to me and let the world fade away. As you listen to me, some of those positive images will flow through your mind. You're going to use the best within you. If you've ever felt pride, confidence, courage, success, and a need to be something special, you can still own those feelings and attitudes. Let them come forward as part of your life on purpose. They're so valuable. Let go of all fear-based emotions such as blame, jealousy, guilt, anger, and fear. These negative emotions are now part of your past, and you can use them only as building blocks for a more positive future. You keep your mind like calm water. You remain centered at all times. This means being physically relaxed, emotionally calm, mentally focused and alert. You're confident and secure. You maintain a calm mind and you think positive thoughts. You no longer worry about things you cannot change. You're confident and secure, mentally at peace. You begin to realize the final choice as to how you're going to feel in any situation is always yours. You're unique as a person. You're one of a kind. You are and have been very special since birth, and there's no reason in the world to doubt your individual value at any point in your life. Enjoy this feeling. It's real. Failure does not exist. There's no such thing. Only your degree of success ever needs to be measured by you. Even your most small degree of success is a seed for the future. It will grow with any kind of attention that you give it. Relax now. Remember, I would if I could. I would is a dream, and a very good dream. If I could is the search for a plan or a way to make it happen for yourself. I can is the harmony of all the feelings and thoughts that make your life happen on purpose successfully. Make it happen. Make your life happen on purpose. Each and every suggestion you have heard will register deep within your subconscious mind. Let your subconscious mind provide you now with a memory of a time when you felt really good about yourself. Perhaps you had accomplished something you were proud of, or maybe you were being complimented for your effort. The content of the memory is not important. What is important now is the feeling that this memory generates within you. And when you have that memory, I want you to expand upon it. See the situation that you're in, who's with you, what you're doing, and where you are. Then fill in the details, the time of year, the time of day, what you're wearing, feeling, seeing and touching, if anything. Hear what is being said or any other sounds, if anything. Now focus on the feelings, and I want you to really remember how it felt inside. Those good, positive feelings, strong feelings, confident and self-assured feelings. And you can allow those good feelings to grow stronger and more positive while you take in a really long, deep breath in through your nose and press together the thumb and the middle finger of your dominant hand. Because in the future, whenever you take in a really long, deep breath through your nose and press together the thumb and middle finger of your dominant hand, you're going to feel those good, strong, confident feelings. And you can feel those good feelings anytime you wish, anywhere, in any situation. Because those good, strong, confident feelings are becoming more and more a part of you. And you're becoming that stronger, more confident person. And remember, anytime you want to feel even more confident, all you really need to do is breathe in that long, deep breath through your nose and press together the thumb and middle finger of your dominant hand, and you'll feel those good, strong, confident feelings filling your being. You feel wonderful, calmer, more relaxed, and much more confident than ever before. You can really enjoy remembering and re-experiencing those feelings, which are becoming more and more a permanent part of you. You're relaxed now, free from all tension, anxiety and fear. You now realise that you're more confident and sure of yourself. Because you have taken this step to help yourself, you begin to feel this strength from within, motivating you to overcome any and every obstacle that may stand in the way of your confidence. You'll now face every situation in a calm and relaxed state of mind. Your thinking is very clear and sharp at all times. You begin to feel that your self-respect and confidence are expanding more and more each day in every way. You now realise that if in the past you felt helpless or overwhelmed, you're now able to replace that feeling with confidence, strength and self-control. You're becoming a happy person now with a positive attitude towards life. You're succeeding now in what you do, and you're developing all the abilities necessary for success. Realise that your number one responsibility is to fulfill your fundamental human need to feel good mentally, physically and emotionally. You're in charge of your own life. You now become aware of the self-confidence within you. You're self-reliant, self-confident and filled with independence and determination. You have opened your mind to the inner security that was lying dormant within you. You're transformed. You're self-confident. You think confidently, you talk confidently, and you project an image of self-confidence. You're independent and filled with inner security. You're self-confident internally and externally. Your inner confidence has emerged. You're creating a new positive reality. You're now experiencing all the warmth and joy in life while detaching from the negativity. You see positive opportunities in everything you experience. Your positive thinking now results in a more positive life. You experience a feeling of overall well-being and mental calm. You're at peace with yourself. Each and every day you experience more and more positive results of your positive thinking. Your self-esteem is increasing. Your self-confidence is increasing. You feel enthusiastic about your life and look forward to the challenges. You now breathe life with new optimism, with new enthusiasm. A happy, self-assured inner you has emerged. You're patient, calm, and centered at all times. The mind, once expanded to the dimensions of larger ideas, never returns to its original size. Remember, only as far as I seek can I go. Only as deep as I look can I see. Only as much as I dream can I be. Only as high as I reach can I grow. In future, whenever you take in a really long, deep breath through your nose and press together the thumb and middle finger of your dominant hand, you're going to feel those good, strong, confident feelings. And you can feel those good feelings anytime you wish, anywhere, in any situation. because these good, strong, confident feelings are becoming more and more a part of you, and you're becoming that stronger, more confident person. And you can really enjoy remembering and re-experiencing those feelings, which are becoming more and more a permanent part of you. From now on, every time you listen to this session, you'll find yourself accepting the strong positive ideas because you know they will assist you in feeling stronger, more in control, relaxed and contented. Even though you may not consciously remember them, these powerful ideas will remain in your mind, working quietly and effectively to unearth your inner diamond. Now, just take a moment to again focus on your breathing and your dominant hand. Just be aware of your breathing and of the exact position of your hand, what it's touching and feeling. Next time you choose to go into a relaxed state, start by focusing on your dominant hand and your breathing, and it will make the process quicker, easier and deeper. Be aware that within you is a special place, where the seconds become hours, the hours become days, and 10 seconds of clock time is equal to all the time you need to bring about the changes that you want. You're able to think positive, dynamic, wonderful thoughts, and all you really need to do is relax, let go, and imagine. Then as my voice returns, it will double and then triple the effectiveness of this process. And when my voice returns, it will not startle you at all. As you enjoy your special place for a few more moments, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And if this is your normal bedtime, at the count of 5, you will drift down into a lovely, relaxing sleep. Otherwise, on the count of 5, you'll find yourself becoming fully awake. You'll find yourself stretching, opening your eyes, and feeling refreshed as you become fully alert, revitalised, and with a very real sense of growing calm about things. Body relaxed, mind clear, feeling invigorated, looking forward to the remainder of the day, the remainder of the week, the remainder of your life, feeling good, pleasantly surprised. 1. Slowly, calmly, easily and gently returning to your full awareness once again. 2. Each muscle and nerve in your body is loose, limp and relaxed, feeling fine. 3. From head to toe you're feeling perfect in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, calm and serene. On number 4, coming closer and closer to the surface, nearly there, that's it, 5. Go ahead, open your eyes, feeling totally safe and secure, fully aware, feeling wonderfully well. Good. Just wiggle your fingers and toes. Welcome back. Welcome to your Yes You Can Be Free of Fear session. Hi, I'm Lyndall Briggs. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. Remember to take these few minutes just for you. No interruptions or disturbances, just peace and quiet. Your eyes should be comfortably closed, just focusing on your breathing. Deep breathing's a kind of reminder to the body that all is fine and you are in control. Now as you begin to listen to my voice, I'd like you to make sure your eyes are closed, relax and let go. Let my voice make all the effort necessary. As you relax for the next few minutes, you let it be a pleasure. Begin now to enjoy the feeling of being able to choose to relax, to let go, and to be able to go inside and turn the world off. It is an ability your mind already has inside to relax, to settle into a neutral state. Now as you breathe in, tighten all the muscles from your hips to your toes. Relax. Now breathe in and tighten all the muscles from your hips to your shoulders. Relax. Now breathe in and tighten all the muscles in your head, your eyes, your jaw, your tongue. Relax. And now I want you to take in a big deep breath and hold for the count of 8, tightening all the muscles from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers to the top of your head. Holding really tight now, really tight. And relax. Just continue to breathe normally as you allow your body and mind to relax. Focus on your breathing and also be aware of your left hand. Be aware of the exact position of your left hand. Notice what your hand's touching, feeling. Your hand in this position will trigger all the mental energy you need to attain your goal of going into a deep state of relaxation. By focusing on your hand in this position and your breathing, it will make the whole process smoother, more effective, quicker. Your breathing is now deep, regular and relaxed. Just concentrating your attention now on the act of breathing. Breathing in deeply and breathing out completely. Feel the relaxation response as it moves into your mind and body. Each and every time you breathe out, you'll go even further into relaxation, further than the time before, more relaxed, more comfortable, and with greater peace in your mind and body. And feelings of self-confidence beginning to develop, confidence about what you'll do, confidence about how you'll do it, and all you really need to do is relax and let go. Breathing easily and gently, feeling relaxed and comfortable. I would like you to appreciate the fact that this signifies the beginnings of change for you. And as you breathe out with a sigh, allowing all cares, all worries, all present concerns to simply dissipate, to completely evaporate, because this is a special time for you, a time that you've set aside for you. Now is a time that you can learn about a new level within your mind, a powerful place where you can make changes easily. The first step is for you to begin to involve your imagination in a special way where you can relax your body with your mind, because the mind controls the body, and since you're in charge of your own mind, you're in charge of your body, in charge of your experiences. It may be that you'll enjoy focusing on my voice and allowing all other sounds and all other influences to drift away. Perfectly at ease with yourself, as all those troubles and cares have flowed away from you, and you settle yourself down into a comfortable position and drift off into a deeply relaxed state. And while you're in this state, perhaps you could have a dream that you're walking down a long corridor, stretching away in front of you in a long, gentle curve, so long that you can't actually see the end of it. But it's nice to know that this corridor is in the very depths of your inner mind, in that part of your mind that knows just what to do and just how to do it. And as you begin to move along this beautiful corridor, becoming even more relaxed, even more calm, you realize that time and space are beginning to lose their meaning, and slowly the walls of the corridor seem to dissolve, leaving you standing in your own special room. In this room you see a lovely comfortable armchair. Imagine moving across to the chair and allowing yourself to sink down into it. you seem to sink deeply into it. And as you do so, you feel a wave of relaxation sweeping over you, doubling your level of relaxation, taking you even deeper, and you enjoy the moment. This room is your special room, in which you can find answers to things you might seek, enjoying the feelings of total and complete relaxation. Nothing for you to do other than to relax and let go. And I wonder if you'll be starting to feel a little curious as you continue to sit comfortably in your chair, allowing your thoughts to drift as a leaf drifts upon the wind. There isn't any need for you to listen carefully to what I'm saying. These things that are being said now are addressed to that inner part of your mind, allowing all of my suggestions to penetrate deeply into your inner mind, saturating your inner mind, and feeding them back into your life in the form of a behaviour that you would prefer. You're now so deeply relaxed that your mind has become very receptive, and it begins to become easier to imagine travelling through time and space in this relaxed state, beginning to explore and understand yourself more fully. And with that understanding and acceptance of self, coming to know and understand and accept your strengths and your limitations, and acknowledging to yourself your right to achieve your own personal best self. How would you feel if you had no fear? How would you behave towards other people if you realised that they are powerless to hurt you? How would you react to so-called misfortune if you saw its inability to bother you? How would you think about yourself if you knew you were really all right? So let's examine fear. Hold it up to the light. Discover for yourself, is it really your fear, or did you learn it from someone else? Is it really appropriate for your life now? Remember, your fears are not walls but hurdles, while courage is not the absence of fear but the conquering of it. Many of our fears are tissue paper thin, and a single courageous step carries us clear through them. When we are consumed by fear, all we can think and see is how we will get hurt, what we may lose, and how we need to protect ourselves. We feel trapped. Now, of course, sometimes it's useful to have a little fear, the fear that's protective and healthy, but your fear is stopping you from living your life to the fullest. The word fear stands for fantasies envisaged as real. In primitive times, people lived by their fears and their instincts, and when faced with a threat, the nervous system directed their bodies to deal with it by arousing their bodies automatically so they could survive. Their only option was to fight or run. However, we're not living in primitive times. You don't need that inflated fear response now. All people, even warriors, have some degree of fear. What separates warriors from timid souls is their ability to recognise danger and their willingness to act in the face of fear. Warriors come to know that fear dissolves with conscious action, which focuses you in the now. Fear is the anticipation of future pain. Keeping focused in the now is how you reach higher states of consciousness, where time is malleable and fear does not exist. Remember, we can't fear the past. Fear is a future thing. And since the future's all in our heads, fear must be a head thing. All negative feelings are related to fear. At the same time, all positive ones are related to love. Therefore, doubt, anger, envy, vengeance, shame and jealousy are just forms of fear, while courage, trust, compassion, joy, gratitude, appreciation are associated to love. You may not cease having fear, but you will cease fear controlling you. Picture fear like a young child. Take it by the hand and walk with it. Don't let it run and drag you along. Keep it by the hand and walk together. Talk to that small, frightened child and reassure it. And as you walk with that child, Imagine you're in a long hallway, and on both sides of the hallway is a series of closed doors. Feeling very relaxed and safe, walk down the hallway. Notice a door on your right. Open it and walk into the room. It's the most beautiful room you've ever seen. All your favourite things are in this room, and it feels so comfortable. You feel very relaxed and safe with all your much-loved things around you. You see a small table in the room. On the table there's a box. You walk over to the table. You feel safe and secure, more so than you've ever felt before. You carefully open the box on the table, the box that holds one of your fears. You reach into the box and take out the fear and place it in the palm of your hand. You study this fear, turning it around, looking at it from different angles. You're surprised that you feel very relaxed and calm as you look at the fear. You're amazed at how small this fear is. So small it fits into the palm of your hand. You look at the fear and place it to your ear. Listen as the fear talks to you and tells you what steps you must take to release it. You may not hear the words exactly, but you know you're getting all the information that you need about what action to take so it can be released. You ask the fear questions, and the fear happily answers, giving you all the information you need so it can be released. As you talk with the fear, you realise that it's your friend, your teacher, that it wants to help you to be strong and confident. You feel the fear is giving you guidance and the secrets on how to release it. As you hold the fear in the palm of your hand, you look at it and smile because you know that it's ready to be released. Watch and hear the fear say goodbye to you. Now watch as the fear just disappears from the palm of your hand. As you go to close the box, you see fear has left you a gift. Peace and harmony are the gifts it brings to you. And it even seems somehow important that you once had a fear. It seems that now that the fear can act as the doorway through which you can take yourself in your mind's eye to another wonderful healing room at the very core of your inner mind. It's a beautiful room of soft blues and greens. As you look around the room, you see a large, comfortable chair. See yourself sitting in this chair, at ease. By your side is a large white book. This book is the history of your life and your beliefs as they have been recorded in your inner mind. It's a lovely book, but some of the pages of the book contain images and experiences that may have planted seeds of other fears in your mind. Some of these pages hold images of experiences, stories, fears that may linger from things your parents have said, movies you've seen, conversations you've had, something you've read, and even comments that well-intentioned friends have passed on to you. You recall these images without feeling any deep emotion that may have surrounded the event represented on the pages of the book. Now see yourself searching through the pages of the book, one by one. When your inner mind reveals an image that depicts any limiting thoughts about fear in a negative way, pause and study that page. See it for what it is. Recognise that it may be someone else's recollection that has been passed on to you, or perhaps it could be from your own experience. Study the thoughts that are on that page, bring them up, make them larger, and see how they've coloured your thinking. Now quickly take all of the colour out of that image, turn it to beige, getting lighter, fainter, fuzzier, and now the picture seems to be disappearing right into the surface of the page. All you can see is the texture of the paper. The page is absorbing all of the emotion surrounding the fearful image like a sponge. The texture is drawing away all of the fear. Now as you look, all you can see on that page is bland and no longer belongs in the book of your life or your thoughts. So rip the page right out of your book, tear it up, crumple it up as tightly as you can and put it aside. Continue to search through your book. Maybe there are other memories of an event, person or experiences that you want to eliminate from your life. Here's your chance to release them. Each time you come to a page that contains some image that you want to release, continue to do so as you did before. Let the image come up and watch it fade and disappear into the page, then tear it out. Crumple it up as tightly as you can and put it aside. You'll be surprised at how quickly your mind searches and identifies images that have created tension or fear. Don't worry if you don't get all of the images. We can go back and find them at another time. Now that you've ripped all those negative pages from your book, you're ready to move on. Gather all the crumpled paper together, all those pages that carry the emotions and fears you've released. Place those pages in a big paper bag. You're aware of a cupboard on the wall, and you open it and you see inside there's a long chute, similar to a laundry chute, and you throw the bag into it, watching as the bag goes down and lands in a huge incinerator. The flames completely envelop the bag, and as the bag disappears, you watch as the flames engulf every bit of paper. Their shape is disappearing. The emotions and fears are being destroyed. Red flames, yellow, orange flames, then black, and now everything is just flat grey ash, becoming fuzzier, so fuzzy that you can hardly see anything but flat grey ash. Now the chute turns into a wind tunnel, and it's blowing the small, minute pieces of ash out over the landscape of your mind. Watch them go up and out over the landscape of your mind. They're getting lighter and fuzzier until you can hardly see them. The emotions attached to those fearful thoughts have been completely destroyed, gone forever. You feel so calm, free, and in control. And now you see yourself returning to your chair and your book. Take the book again and open to the middle of the book to a wonderful scene. You look so relaxed, calm, and happy. You've overcome your fears. You knew you could do it, and you did. You're in your favourite clothes. What colours are they? Let those colours and scenes become big and powerful. This is one image that you're going to save and think about many times. Your success scene is so large, it's lifelike. See yourself in your mind's eye, getting up from your soft, cushy chair and stepping right into that wonderful scene. Step into that page. This is no longer an image, it's you standing in this body. There is but one body now, the body of success. Feel it, sense it. Let the feelings of calm control permeate your entire body. And now, with all of your newfound confidence and trust, at any time in the future that you come in contact with something that would have caused you to be fearful in the past, in any form, you'll be surprised at your calm reaction. You find that thoughts that previously upset you now just calm and relax you, and you're becoming a much more confident person. And as your confidence increases, you find that when you look back at the times when you were fearful, it will be as though you're looking back into the distant past, and those old fears that you had will seem somehow unreal to you. It will be almost as though they belong to someone else. You're calm, relaxed, and filled with power because being focused in the moment allows you to release the fear of the future and the guilt of the past. You feel relaxed, centered, and empowered. You're ready to move on to the wonderful life that awaits you, self-motivated and self-reliant, while still being willing for others to succeed. You can laugh out loud, even at your own mistakes. Life's fun, filled with daring and adventure. Actually feel yourself going within, into the very core of your awareness, releasing and relaxing with each breath. Know that your fears have been replaced by courage, determination, strength, confidence, and wisdom. You're able to live your life to the fullest, completely free. You no longer need your fear. As your fear has disappeared, your fear has lost its strength. It's deflated like an empty balloon. And you feel at ease, relieved, as if a burden has been lifted from your shoulders. Your fears are gone, and you experience freedom. And as those fears are eliminated, you find yourself feeling freer, lighter, and happier than you felt in a long time. You find yourself smiling more, feeling relaxed and comfortable, safe in the knowledge that you're in complete control of your mind, your body, and your health. So imagine your life now, living a happier and more fulfilling life, enjoying and trusting yourself. While you do this, squeeze together your thumb and index finger of your dominant hand, as this will act as an anchor to bring those good feelings back to you whenever you need them, knowing that you can bring back these good feelings whenever you wish with the power of your wonderful inner mind, as all you need to do is remember, calm, confident and in control, secure in the knowledge that you're free from your fears. Within you is a place of mental relaxation, and in this place of mental relaxation, the seconds will become hours, the hours will become days, and 10 seconds of clock time is equal to all the time you need to bring about the changes that you want. You begin to think positive, dynamic, wonderful thoughts about your future, and all you really need to do now is relax, let go, and imagine. Then as my voice returns, it will double and then triple the effectiveness of this process. And when my voice returns, it will not startle you at all. Enjoy your special place for a few more moments. And then, if this is your normal bedtime, you'll go right off to sleep. Otherwise, on the count of 5, you will be fully awake. So now as I count from 1 to 5, you'll find yourself stretching, opening your eyes and feeling refreshed as you become fully alert, revitalised, and with a very real sense of growing calm about things. Body relaxed, mind clear, feeling invigorated, looking forward to the remainder of the day, the remainder of the week, the remainder of your life. Feeling good, pleasantly surprised. 1. Slowly, calmly, easily and gently returning to your full awareness once again. 2. Each muscle and nerve in your body is loose, limp and relaxed, feeling fine. 3. From head to toe you're feeling perfect in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, calm and serene. On number 4, coming closer and closer to the surface, nearly there, that's it, really starting to come back. 5. Go ahead, open your eyes, feeling totally safe and secure, fully aware, feeling wonderfully well. Good. Welcome back. Welcome to your Yes You Can Attract Wealth session. Hi, I'm Lyndall Briggs. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. Remember to take these few minutes just for you. No interruptions or disturbances, just peace and quiet. Your eyes should be comfortably closed, just focusing on your breathing. Deep breathing's a kind of reminder to the body that all is fine and you are in control. Now, as you begin to listen to my voice, I'd like you to make sure your eyes are closed, relax and let go. Let my voice make all the effort necessary. As you relax for the next few minutes, you let it be a pleasure. Begin now to enjoy the feeling of being able to choose to relax, to let go, and to be able to go inside and turn the world off. It is an ability your mind already has inside to relax, to settle into a neutral state. Now, as you breathe in, tighten all the muscles from your hips to your toes. Relax. Now breathe in and tighten all the muscles from your hips to your shoulders. Relax. Now breathe in and tighten all the muscles in your head, your eyes, your jaw, your tongue. Relax. And now I want you to take in a big deep breath and hold for the count of 8, tightening all the muscles from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers to the top of your head. Holding really tight now, really tight. And relax. Just continue to breathe normally as you allow your body and mind to relax. Focus on your breathing and also be aware of your left hand. Be aware of the exact position of your left hand. Notice what your hand's touching, feeling. Your hand in this position will trigger all the mental energy you need to attain your goal of going into a deep state of relaxation. By focusing on your hand in this position and your breathing, it will make the whole process smoother, more effective, quicker. Your breathing is now deep, regular and relaxed. Just concentrating your attention now on the act of breathing. Breathing in deeply and breathing out completely. Feel the relaxation response as it moves into your mind and body. Each and every time you breathe out, you'll go even further into relaxation, further than the time before, more relaxed, more comfortable, and with greater peace in your mind and body. And feelings of self-confidence beginning to develop, confidence about what you'll do, confidence about how you'll do it, and all you really need to do is relax and let go. Breathing easily and gently, feeling relaxed and comfortable. I would like you to appreciate the fact that this signifies the beginnings of change for you. And as you breathe out with a sigh, allowing all cares, all worries, all present concerns to simply dissipate, to completely evaporate, because this is a special time for you, a time that you've set aside for you. Now is a time that you can learn about a new level within your mind, a powerful place where you can make changes easily. The first step is for you to begin to involve your imagination in a special way where you can relax your body with your mind, because the mind controls the body, and since you're in charge of your own mind, you're in charge of your body, in charge of your experiences. It may be that you'll enjoy focusing on my voice and allowing all other sounds and all other influences to drift away. Perfectly at ease with yourself. as all those troubles and cares have flowed away from you, and you settle yourself down into a comfortable position and drift off into a deeply relaxed state. And while you're in this state, perhaps you could have a dream that you're walking down a long corridor, stretching away in front of you in a long, gentle curve, so long that you can't actually see the end of it. But it's nice to know that this corridor is in the very depths of your inner mind, in that part of your mind that knows just what to do and just how to do it. And as you begin to move along this beautiful corridor, becoming even more relaxed, even more calm, you realize that time and space are beginning to lose their meaning, and slowly the walls of the corridor seem to dissolve, leaving you standing in your own special room. In this room you see a lovely comfortable armchair. Imagine moving across to the chair and allowing yourself to sink down into it. You seem to sink deeply into it, and as you do so you feel a wave of relaxation sweeping over you, doubling your level of relaxation, taking you even deeper, and you enjoy the moment. This room is your special room, in which you can find answers to things you might seek, enjoying the feelings of total and complete relaxation, nothing for you to do other than to relax and let go. And I wonder if you'll be starting to feel a little curious as you continue to sit comfortably in your chair, allowing your thoughts to drift as a leaf drifts upon the wind. There isn't any need for you to listen carefully to what I'm saying. These things that are being said now are addressed to that inner part of your mind, allowing all of my suggestions to penetrate deeply into your inner mind, saturating your inner mind, and feeding them back into your life in the form of a behaviour that you would prefer. You're now so deeply relaxed that your mind has become very receptive, and it begins to become easier to imagine travelling through time and space in this relaxed state, beginning to explore and understand yourself more fully. And with that understanding and acceptance of self, coming to know and understand and accept your strengths and your limitations, and acknowledging to yourself your right to achieve your own personal best self. Your deeper mind is now realizing that when you entered this life you were given a special gift. Now what you do with this gift is up to you. You're in control. And if you choose not to use it, then this will be your choice, and your body and mind will carry out your orders. But if you decide to make a change to better your life by living the life you love and loving the life you live, then your body and mind will respond to the choice you've made and start to bring that choice into reality. Now, as you think about this, your very thoughts will cause you to make a choice, the right choice for you. You've decided to take a positive step in your life. As a result of this decision, new doors will start to open up to you. New opportunities will start to appear in your life as you begin to take these steps towards a better life. Feel the joy. Feel the pride that is now yours. For you alone have chosen to make a change in your life. And the moment you chose this, your body and mind accepted this decision as the true and correct one, and is now mirroring these choices back into your life as reality. Look around your world and revel in its beauty. Look at yourself and adore yourself. Because if you will make this small effort to appreciate yourself and what is yours now, you will soften the resistance that has been keeping you apart from the things that you want. It is the magic formula that you've been looking for. It's the key to getting what you want. It's the key to your abundance. It's the key to your clarity. It's the key to your stamina. It's the key to your energy. It's the key to your vitality. It's the key to your wellness. It's the key to all the things that feel good to you. Making some small effort every chance you get at looking at where you stand now and appreciate it now. Start building the awareness habit. Stop and pay attention. Set an intention to become aware of how you automatically react to different things in your life. For example, how do you react to the alarm clock, the shower, traffic, work colleagues and situations, your family? How do you react to anger or fear in someone else? How do you react to your own anger or fear? Become a witness to your own life. Pay attention to how you do things. Look to your ultimate goal. Look beyond obstacles and put them in their proper perspective. Working on your perspective is essential to your progress. From this very moment, you're a new person with new goals. And the old you is disappearing. Let the old you go. Just make an object of the old you and put it into a small container, and as you do this, imagine tying a large helium balloon to it. Let this balloon take this old you up and away, never to return. You can feel the tremendous joy and pride of knowing who you really are and that you have the power to choose. You've now chosen a better life. A new world awaits you with adventure and excitement. Imagine that you have your own personal master computer inside of you, and you're in charge of its reprogramming. You will reprogram your computer to alert your inner mind to any opportunities that will enhance your personal gain. It functions to attract abundance into your daily life. It also acts as a wealth multiplier. When you use your wealth freely in exchange for values, it returns to you multiplied many times. Negative thoughts or negative suggestions are filtered out and have no influence over you. You reject all thoughts and suggestions detrimental to your health, wealth and happiness. Your thoughts are success power reactors. Your brainwaves are tuned to natural success frequencies. You're highly receptive to conditions and circumstances beneficial to your health, wealth and happiness. It's your natural right to be wealthy in all ways. You accept this right at all times. Wealth attraction is a constant function of your internal computer. Wealth constantly flows into your life. It will never be harmful to you. It will always return to you in a good way. You will always have a healthy, positive attitude about wealth, as wealth is never a problem to you because you concentrate on solutions. You negotiate with wealth in a highly profitable way, every day in every way possible, noticing that wealth is constantly flowing and circulating in your life. With deep feeling, you express your gratitude and you move forward with a tremendous sense of poise and confidence as you take the appropriate action in your world. As you learn to manifest the fulfillment of your desires, you'll find that your consciousness expands until the entire process is accomplished independently of your conscious thinking. In your mind, you can now see your computer screen. On this screen, see the words, I choose, with lines following after the word choose. Now imagine typing in your choices after the word choose. Simply imagine typing your choices for this particular time in your life. After you've typed in your desires, go back and focus on each word with great clarity. See each word very clearly. Let the words become deeply impressed in your mind. When you've designed your future, read through it a couple of times and evaluate what you've written. Now in your mind's eye, look at the computer screen again, and on the screen is a key word to summarise your goals. When you click on that keyword, you will begin to play a mental movie of your goals, your choices. Really see yourself very clearly doing all those things that you have chosen. See yourself doing, being, having, and enjoying your goals in overflowing measure. See yourself being joyous, happy, loving and free. And then add colour, sound and dimension to your movie. See the best that you can conceive. Lift up your vision and imagine the highest and most fulfilling scenes that you can produce in your mind. Don't worry if the images don't come too clearly at first. They will in time. Instead, concentrate on other aspects of your design. Feel the excitement of seeing your desire already fulfilled. It's so wonderful. See it, feel it, know it. Say to yourself silently, "Oh, I love what I see." Love the joyous expressions and the happy scenes. Love doing what you love to do. Love being what you want to be. Love having what you want to have. Love the pictures of total fulfillment that you are now seeing within your mind and feeling within your heart. Nothing is too good for you to have or to experience. Let there be total fulfillment now. As you go deeper, you're realizing that you're becoming a successful person now. Whenever you think of success, you automatically think of yourself as a successful person now. Every day living and acting as you've always wished and becoming more successful every day. You know where you're going. You're grateful for the opportunities in life that you now have. You help others to a fuller and better life by helping yourself. You make the most of yourself and your life by making yourself wealthy and successful. As you advance yourself, you're pleased to be able to advance others as well. Your first and best thoughts are directed to acquiring wealth. Your desire for wealth is a desire for more complete expression, for a more creative life, for greater love and well-being for everyone. By enriching your own life, you enrich everyone. You feel grateful for what you are and grateful for the opportunities that are before you, as you continually expect good things to come to you. To become abundant, you use your power to keep your mind working in that certain way that leads you to an abundance of health, wealth and happiness by your belief that you are worthy. Each day is a success, for each day you move closer to your goals. You hold to your vision and you put the whole power of your belief and your definite purpose into it. You become wealthy by doing what you want to do and doing it better than you've ever done it before. You acquire the talents, the skills and the tools that you need to reach your goals as you continue to move towards them. You convey the assurance of abundance to every person you meet, conveying this impression by holding the belief that you live the life you love and love the life you live, and you're increasing your wealth daily and letting this belief inspire and permeate your every action. You feel that you are becoming what you want to become, impressing upon others that in associating with you they will get benefits for themselves, for people come to where they get benefits. You start to expect the unexpected, as frequent unexpected benefits come to you. Each day you have more abundance of wealth. You secure greater advantages, and you move to the most useful and satisfying vocation, doing all the work that you can do every day. And you do each piece of work in an excellent manner, as you put the power of success and the purpose of becoming wealthy into everything that you do. You know you're becoming what you want to be, and you're determined to be who you want to become. When you find an opportunity to be more than you are at present, you take it, for it's a step towards expansion. Your thoughts are always on the level of creativity. You find that obstructions and obstacles disappear as you approach them because you have a powerful belief in your purpose, knowing that there is a way over, through, or around all obstacles that appear to you. Always speaking in terms of advancement, you think of your world as something that's growing and expanding. By continually keeping your goals before you, you hold to your purpose. Express gratitude and do all that you can do each day. You surround yourself with beautiful things, continually feeding your mind and developing your intellect, loving others and doing kind things. You do each thing in such a way that you're satisfied with yourself. And as you believe that wealth flows to you as readily as to anyone in the world, and you accept it when it comes to you, for wealth is a universal substance. It belongs to everyone. It exists for all to use. You are meant to have an abundance of wealth, to use your wealth in a healthy, generous and good way. You never turn away from, nor do you refuse wealth any more than you would turn away from or refuse to accept air and sunlight, accepting the generous gifts that life has for you with enthusiasm. It's as normal and natural for you to acquire wealth as it is for you to breathe, being grateful for your wealth and yet always using it where it will do the most good, because your success is steady and constant and everything you do prospers. Your gratitude for and your good use of that which you have automatically brings you more and greater opportunities to make wealth. Wealth-making ideas take shape and form easily and freely in your imagination, as wealth is now yours and you accept it and you're grateful for it, being extremely grateful for your achievements. Now each of these ideas has made a vivid, deep and permanent impression on your inner mind, and each day in your daily life you become more and more aware of the full, powerful, creative expression of these ideas. From this day forward, any time you wish to have this wonderful feeling of the power to choose, all you have to do is take a deep breath, and as you exhale, take your right index and thumb and press them together, saying a key word to yourself. Your key word, coupled with the powerful visualization of affluence, what you want and desire will make your conceivable goal believable and achievable, and you will start moving toward what is rightfully yours, a prosperous life, where you will live the life you love the life you live, feeling relaxed and calm, always in control. Within you is a place of mental relaxation, and in this place of mental relaxation, the seconds will become hours, the hours will become days, and 10 seconds of clock time is equal to all the time you need to bring about the changes that you want. You begin to think positive, dynamic, wonderful thoughts about your future, and all you really need to do now is relax, let go, and imagine. Then as my voice returns, it will double and then triple the effectiveness of this process. And when my voice returns, it will not startle you at all. Enjoy your special place for a few more moments. And then, if this is your normal bedtime, you'll go right off to sleep. Otherwise, on the count of 5, you will be fully awake. So now as I count from 1 to 5, you'll find yourself stretching, opening your eyes and feeling refreshed as you become fully alert, revitalized, and with a very real sense of growing calm about things. Body relaxed, mind clear, feeling invigorated, looking forward to the remainder of the day, the remainder of the week, the remainder of your life. Feeling good, pleasantly surprised. 1. Slowly, calmly, easily and gently returning to your full awareness once again. 2. Each muscle and nerve in your body is loose, limp and relaxed, feeling fine. 3. From head to toe you're feeling perfect in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, calm and serene. On number 4, coming closer and closer to the surface, nearly there, that's it, really starting to come back. 5. Go ahead, open your eyes, feeling totally safe and secure, fully aware, feeling wonderfully well. Good. Welcome back.